Well, up next, folks, we're going to be doing a profile on CC Racing. Famous NHRA race car driver Antron Brown, top fuel #1 in the world. He'll be here, and his crew chief and the rest of his crew. Check this action out. Okay, well, we got a special guest here today, Antron Brown, top fuel NHRA racer. What made you get into this? I mean, you're a top fuel driver, #1 in the points this year.
Growing up, I always raced RC cars and everything. I moved out to Indianapolis, Indiana, where our race team resides in, and I wanted to get in something. I had a big pond behind the house, started off with a little nitro boat, and then things got pretty ridiculous. A couple years later, I got a darn trailer with a boat rack with boats, and I'm real good friends, and I'm actually partnered up with a guy named Carlo Calanado out of Louisiana, who has an RC boat business.
Is there a similarity between the NHRA racing and RC at all?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of similarities. It takes a lot of hand-eye coordination. It takes a lot of different physical abilities. It takes a lot of mental focus. So you got to be able to react and do things at different situations. In the RC boat realm, the same way. We're driving these little boats that go 70 miles an hour, and you're out there with your hands and eyes, and you're looking where you're going. You got to make quick, responsive movements. I mean, you can't think about what to do. You got to react to what you do.
I mean, how many seconds do you got to? You don't.
You don't have no seconds.
You don't have no seconds.
When the car does something, you got to do it. And if you think about doing it, it's too late. You could be upside down in the other lane, crashing somebody over the guardrail, flipping the car end over end.
And like you said, this is safer.
Yes.
This is a lot safer.
We don't need no ambulance. We just need a lot of band-aids for prop cuts.
Exactly.
It's a lot of fun, and we have good times out here.
What class is this one here?
This is what you call Sport Hydro. Sport Hydro is basically, is a model off a, unlimited hydroplane. That's what you run. It's pretty much one of the fastest class besides Outrigger. And in this class here, I mean, you got a pretty fast boat if you run anywhere between 65 to 70 miles an hour. But the critical part about these boats, which make them so tough, is the setup. Mark over there, he does test runs. You know what I mean? With all these different boats. That AB is real similar to American Bandstand.
Yeah.
I used to grow, I was a kid, I never got to watch it, but I watched it, some of the reruns when I was growing up. And I said, that's a cool AB. So when I got that, we did something similar. It's a lot different with the different swirls and swoops. Put an R at the end for Antron Brown Racing. That's my own personal company. That's what, as a contractor driver, that's the company that I go under.
Good luck with the whole season, Antron.
Thank you so much.
And there you go, folks. Top fuel NHRA leading this year by 200 points. You people get out there, work on your RC stuff, and get right into something else. Top fuel racing, F1 racing, all the guys do it, right?
Without a doubt.
We're here today with Mark Levesque. Mark, nice to meet you, buddy.
Nice to meet you, Nick.
Now, you got some really cool boats here. So you're running 2 classes. Whatever made you do Spy versus Spy? That's like one of my favorite magazines.
Same for me. It's just a favorite of mine, and I decided to go with the theme. I've actually done it on several boats. I only have one here today, but that's one of my favorite themes, so I go with it.
Why don't you stick to the wood look? Well, I'm looking at all the other boats. Everybody's all painted up.
Yeah. When I do wood boats, honestly, I'm just not good at painting them. For some reason, paint won't stick to a boat that I build. So yeah, I stick with the wood finish, and I use clear coat epoxy on them.
Now, what would you say to people out there, especially all the young kids, maybe with fathers and everything, that want to get into it?
Stock mono would be the best class to get into for starters. It's just perfect. The monos are easy to drive, and with the stock engines, keep the speeds down. The nitro boats, they're a different beast altogether, but I mean, if you're in an area where you can have support and help from other people, nitros are great. If you're on your own, you might find it difficult.
Yeah, temperature-wise, settings and everything.
Yes, much more tuning.
Yes, a lot more tuning.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, thanks a lot for all the good advice, right? And there you go, folks. He's addicted. You go get addicted too. We're here today with Brad Mason. Brad, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Now, first of all, you are the crew chief for Antron's team.
Car chief.
Now, how did he talk you into coming out here and doing this?
Well, he kind of got me involved over the winter. I've seen these boats, kind of into RC stuff a little bit, some cars and stuff like that. But after seeing what he had, the kind of boats he had, the kind of stuff he did, I was hooked.
Is this a real good stress reliever compared to your regular job?
Yeah, it really is, because when we're at the track working, it's a job, but it's not. I mean, we spend a lot of time at the track. We'll spend 14 hours a day there. Here, it's a lot more relaxed. It's something, we put a lot of work into it before we get here, but yeah, it's totally relaxing for us.
Are you getting better and faster as time's gone on?
I'm getting better and faster. Actually, I did better yesterday than I did today. But Antron's a great coach. I mean, he's good at everything he does, so makes it easy for the people that hang out with him.
Tables are a bit turned here, aren't they? In this sense, right? Because when you're drag racing, I'm sure you're telling him what to do a little bit.
When he started, we were all his coach. Now that I started racing boats with him, he's kind of my coach. So
yeah, and you're having a great time doing it.
Oh, having a great time.
Well, that was cool, meeting all the guys from CC Racing. We had Antron Brown there. Man, what a nice guy. So get your boats on the water, get into RC boat racing, and you'll have a great time. Take care, folks.